So, what experiences in this movie could you specifically relate to when, you read the story and wanted to play this character?
Well, that was a reason why I wanted to do the film, was also because I didn't totally relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
I did, in a way, but it's just a beautiful story about friendship, and I related to Leslie's character, and I love to read books, and I love clothing, and I love to use my imagination, and what really drew me to the story is there's not a lot of kids' novels out there or movies that are being made that are so worthy and really are for all ages and teach a lot of good messages and are fun and have a good balance of special effects and a beautiful story.
Mm. Well, in this, especially, the emphasis is so much on imagination, and it doesn't overemphasize all the special effects and everything. But at the same time, you've already done some special effects-oriented movies. Was this a different challenge, or how hard or different or easy?
Yeah, it was totally different from anything I had really done before. I really had to interact with the special effects,
mm-hmm.
Like the squogers and the hairy vultures and the giant. I had to do all those things, and it was hard trying to react with a tennis ball. But Josh was there, so it was a little bit more fun. When you get to work with someone else, it makes things easier. And I had seen drawings in Gabor Chupo's office of all the characters and of all the creatures and beasts. So when I was acting, I tried to visualize those things attacking me.
Mm-hmm. Well, how easy was it to sort of develop that on-screen rapport with Josh? Did you guys spend a lot of time together off-screen? And
we did. We hung out a lot together. We became really, really good friends, and it was really fun to be able to enjoy each other on and off set, because it wasn't like we were faking anything. It was just already there. So it was something that we didn't even have to think about, because it was real.
Mm-hmm. Now, in this movie, your character, she's got this certainly very funky sort of fashion style and has a very quirky personality. You said that you didn't exactly relate to that, but, what were some of the things that maybe you brought to it that, were not in the script in terms
Well, I had just finished doing The Reaping, and that's a supernatural thriller, so it was
mm-hmm.
something totally different. And so it was really an uplifting thing for me to become Leslie, because she's so inspirational and creative and imaginative and fun, and just she loves life. And it was really fun for me, and I wanted to become more like her. I learned lessons about friendship and just enjoying every single moment in your life and just living life to the fullest.
Well, as an actress, you're obviously a storyteller, but do you have any of the sort of talents that your character does in terms of, coming up with these fantastic worlds and everything?
Yeah, I do. I don't, it's kind of weird for me to say this, but yeah, I do. I love my imagination. I use it every day. I find myself just daydreaming, when I'm trying to focus, on something. I find myself just kind of going off into my little headspace, and thinking about things and where pigs fly, and it's it's really fun for me, because anything can happen in your imagination, and it's just someplace that I like to hang out, and I love books too, so I read a lot of books, and that's my Terabithia, when everything's just a whirlwind around me. I just kind of read a book or just sit in my room and think.
Well, in Hollywood, young actors have to grow up so fast, and especially when you're talking about, seeing a tennis ball instead of an animal or something like that. How do you make sure that you, stay a kid when you're, in a business that sort of forces you to grow up really fast?
Well, I live in Denver, Colorado, with my family, and I go to a regular school. And that my family really keeps me grounded, and so does my friends. So do my friends. I never really think of myself as, being an actress. It's what I do, and it's what I love to do. And I would really like to keep on pursuing this acting business. And I want to go to college, though, and I want to see other options as well. But it's you know, you're not forced to grow up. It's a choice, I think. Acting is definitely a choice, and you can be more mature, but you don't necessarily have to grow up. And I sure haven't. I mean, I have grown up, but also I haven't. I'm still as goofy as, you know, with my friends. I act like a total idiot.